I know that there's a lot of people who lost aspects of their belief. And I'm not one to talk, but here I offer a search for it, what you've lost or what you've been missing. Ride with Deen. You think you lost your faith, huh? Your religion? How did this happen? Let's retrace our steps. Where do you remember last seeing it? When do you remember last having it? Who took it from you? Was it someone or something? Was it over here or over there? What made you push your Islam away? Was it a trend at the time? Was it a relationship? Was it a group? A scene maybe? An environment that you were enveloped in? Was it a vice? Because addiction is one of the biggest distractions from God. Was that scene more indulging or something? Was it an atmosphere? What kept you from here? Where did it go? Don't you hate when you lose something? Or maybe not this perhaps, huh? But I ask, why do you not have a relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Why do you seek freedom from the one who gives freedom? Huh? Why run away from the one who gives you that field to run in? Or was it someone who lost their way that you looked up to? So eventually you did too? That's what they did though. Why do you not have it? Or did you leave it somewhere? When you left your home country perhaps? Maybe it's back there. Why didn't you pack it with you? Did you associate it with some type of hardship? Some pain someone caused you? Look, I'm sad to hear it. I am, if that's the case. It happens to the best of us. But pick it up. Because this isn't something you can order online or get it refurbished. And if you're a woman, did you run into somebody who didn't understand equality in the masjid? Because then I feel for you. I totally understand your plight. But they're not the gatekeeper to Allah in your life. You are. But I ask you, just come back. But my best guess would be, in general, maybe a plan didn't go your way. And you thought Allah Azza wa Jal was working against you. But Allah is never against the believers. Don't let the shaitan fool you. Allah is always beside those who believe, even though He puts those who He loves through trials. This is inspired by the Quran, Surah Al-Mu'minun, verse 72 to 74. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Or is it that thou askest them for some recompense? But the recompense of thy Lord is best. He is the best of those who give sustenance. But verily, thou callest them to the straight way. And verily, those who believe not in the hereafter are deviating from that way. Sadaqallah, Sadaqallah Adim. But I gotta level with you though, and tell you something. I wasn't always on this path, the most righteous path of Islam. There was always something to keep me from it. You know, everyday distractions. But I remember the time when I started to flip through the pages of an old prayer book I had for an exasperatingly long time, and it brought back memories of when I would have it open while praying right beside me and peek at it when I wasn't sure what the surah was, mid-prayer, mind you. I saw a younger me in this book, a young me on the path of Allah's grace, a young me in prostration in the quiet of my room. And though this is just a peek of what brought me back to the resurgence of my faith, not that it faded, but I just wasn't on the path that I needed to be. But it was still very important. Each increment that brought me back here, that made me realize the blessing of Islam. Because honestly, even athletes have won races by a foot, or by a toe, or by hair, even by the tip of their nose. So what's so odd about keeping a piece of yourself inside Islam and keeping Islam inside of you? Because every little bit makes a difference. Do you remember the joy of finding something that you once lost? Well, come reclaim that joy. Ride with Deen. This is Lo. Jazakallah khair. Please like, subscribe, and share.